Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bull City Hangout 5-1. Yes, it is May 1st. I apologize for being late. I'm actually having some problems going off and online. Apparently, there was a car accident knocking everybody, at least in my immediate area, knocking the power out. Duke Energy said that the power was going to be back on at 2:30 and it's 12:30, so they worked awfully fast. However, I am going off, and I hope I'm able to stay online long enough to do this show. So I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham, North Carolina's online community paper. And with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham and invite you to join me on camera. Now, let me start out, as I always do, with school tools. That is a really nice partnership of Durham Public Schools, Durham County Government, Durham Public Schools Foundation, local nonprofits, and local restaurants putting together yummy bagged breakfasts and lunches for the young people ages 18 and under. And I already missed, I can't tell you about the ones closing at 12:30 because it's already after 12:30. So let me tell you of the schools that are distributing bagged breakfasts and lunches for the young people until 1:30, and adults can get non-perishable food supplies and or family-style casseroles. And those schools are, and again, this is until 1:30, Burton Elementary, Lakeview School, Shepherd Middle, Southern High School, and Southwest Elementary School. And because it's Friday, there are some extra schools that are participating until 1:30. Those schools are Club Boulevard Elementary, Hillendale Elementary, Holton Career and Resource Center, KIPP, that's KIPP, Durham, Marine Joy Charter School, and Lakewood Middle School. So again, this is for any young person age 18 and under. They don't have to be, they don't have to attend those particular schools. All righty, let's see. Let me now go to the word page of the Durham Skywriter. As you know, durhamskywriter.com. Lots of great information in the Durham Skywriter. I invite you to explore the entire publication. I'm going to scroll down to New Visions of Africa. That is a restaurant which is right next door to W.D. Hill on Fayetteville Street. And what I'm going to do is to tell you, there it is. So they are at 1306 Fayetteville Street, and every day, Monday through Friday, there's a food giveaway from 3 until 6. No age restrictions. If you're hungry, just go and they'll give you some food. And on Sundays, they have a giant giveaway. And you have to sign up by 12:30 and then get in line, wearing your mask, of course, and then they'll start giving away not just food, we're talking groceries, we're talking serious. So I'll give you the details tomorrow during Bull City Hangout. All righty, now let's visit the To Your Health page. Let me see. Oh yeah, new story. Okay, so Durham now has a one-stop place for getting tested for coronavirus. This is a new and breaking story. There's one location, and it's Walgreens. In fact, it's not. Let me just tell you what it is. Okay, let me just sort of read and paraphrase at the same time. So this testing is going to be free of charge for people meeting certain criteria. What you have to do is to go online, and you have to first take a little survey. You have to be age 18 or older. You cannot be experiencing severe symptoms like severe shortness of breath, continuous pain or pressure in the chest, fever of 102, because if you do have those symptoms, they say call 911 or seek medical attention immediately. Another thing, you have to allow Walgreens to share your information with PWN Health, I guess, the people making the test, and of course, public health officials. That's necessary, while also agreeing to receive notification about your testing results via email. So that's easy enough. So once you are determined eligible for the test, then you can make an online appointment. It's a drive-through thing. The test is overseen by a Walgreens pharmacist. So again, this is only one location. It is the old Walgreens. It's closed at 3798 Guest Road. It's a couple doors down from the new Walgreens, so it will be easy to find, but don't expect to see Walgreens right over the door there at 3798, but it is there. So the link for more information, and if you actually do need help and need to take the test, then go ahead and do that. That's on the To Your Health page of the Durham Skywriter. Alrighty. Oh, another thing, there is a seminar, a webinar that you can watch on the health page, and it is Legal Aid of North Carolina's webinar on wills, power of attorney, and living wills. And that's really good to know, no matter what age you are. You want to make sure that your things are taken care of and going to the right person when it's time to go. Okay, now a new feature. This is going to be really fun. Okay, the how-to page can be anything, how to write a resume, how to whatever. This month it is how to show off your skills in the kitchen. This is really cool. I'm inviting you, since apparently everybody is cooking. I don't know. Oh, there's a couple people watching. I see a mad face. Uh-oh, I wonder what you're mad about. I hope you can hear me. Hope everything's right. But anyway, let me first tell you about this. Check this out. Look how nice that looks. So send me a recipe, since apparently, like I said, everybody's rediscovering their kitchen. So send me a picture. So send me an email with the recipe, and then like a little picture of you showing off the meal that you made or item. Mine is cornbread. I'm getting kind of known for my cornbread. So do that. And by doing that, okay, so you send the email, right? And then you attach the photo, send it as an attachment to the email. And it's durhamskywriter@gmail.com. And if by doing so, you're going to be giving me permission to post it in the Durham Skywriter and quite possibly on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. So that should be super fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you participate in that. Now, let us go to the Let's Go page. Hey, Deborah. Hello, Barb. Nice to see you. Oh, let me put the link for joining me on camera. Let me make a couple of announcements and then you can join me. I'm now on the Let's Go page. So now these 3 items are for tomorrow. So the Iglesia Episcopal El Buen Pastor de Durham, that's the Episcopalian Church on Liberty Street, right around the corner from Dollar Tree. They have a food giveaway that's tomorrow morning from 8 until 11. So if you need food, be sure to stop by. Again, it's 8 until 11. Iglesia Episcopal El Buen Pastor de Durham. Very good. Now, Farmers Market is open again, Durham Central Park. I'm assuming that they're going to practice distancing and, got to wear the mask and be careful, et cetera, et cetera. But they're going to be open again tomorrow, starting tomorrow, grand opening, and they will be there from 8 until noon in Durham Central Park. Thrilled to hear about that. The South Durham Farmers Market, they've been open, practicing safe distancing and mask wearing, et cetera, et cetera. They're expanding their hours from 10 to noon, expanding it to 8 to noon. So that's their summer hours. There you go. And I think that is pretty much it. All right. Oh, weather report. So be sure to click on that link so that I can find you and click on you so you can join me on camera. Weather report, it's 61 and cloudy, although I see a couple of dark clouds up there. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but it's 61 and cloudy. It's going up to 66, and it might get, you might get a little sunshine right around sunset. And then tomorrow it's going all the way up to 75, and it's going to be sunny all day. So I'm looking forward to that. Be sure to take a walk if you can. And let's see if anybody wants to join me. I'll just sit here for a couple of minutes. I did give the link, and I did post it on Facebook if I'm not mistaken. So let me just sit here and see what happens. I look forward to your joining me. Let's shoot the breeze a little bit. I think, Barb, you wanted to tell me about, I can't remember. You just messaged me about trying a new feature of, I'm not sure if it was Facebook or Messenger, or both. But you are welcome to join us on camera and tell us about that. Let's see if you can do so. If you're having any trouble joining, let me know, because a couple of people, there's Barb, she's going to join us. Let's see what happens here. It's time to hang out.
That's cute.
Good.
Uh,
How are
that was
you?
cute.
Thank you.
Well, I see what's happening when we're both in portrait mode. You can't see me because I have
Oh, no
a
problem. Let me,
picture in picture of
boom. There you go.
boom, me and the kids. So I'm watching them on the IP camera
Mm-hmm.
right now, and I have two IP cams on outside today.
Okay. What is
And
IP? What is IP?
Internet Protocol.
Ooh. Okay.
So those are um, the those are cameras that are used for security primarily. But
Oh, okay.
I've been using them for storytelling because they've improved the quality of them so much.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was watching the pricing of webcams and
Mm-hmm.
their change and what I was accomplishing with the IP cameras, and I said, wait a minute, this can be a dual purpose here.
Hmm.
And I've learned all kinds of cool things that I can do with them the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's interesting because, like, I'm going to do this. I'm talking to you so you can see what I'm doing, but
Okay.
you can see how my little picture in the picture is down.
I do
I,
like that.
okay, so now watch. See, I just moved it up.
Ooh.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And I move it all around. Okay, so that
Wow.
is through the virtual camera application that I've shared. I use various, but I primarily use Manicam. But
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to come in today
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to let you know that I am using the Microsoft Edge Chromium browser. And I'm here with you in
Okay.
StreamYard, as you know, has said strictly Chrome, right?
Right. I'm not sure what Microsoft Edge. What
Well,
is that
my
something? Is it
it was
new?
complete. Yes, it was
Oh.
completely rebuilt, and so it's not the memory hog, the resource hog that Edge is known for, but it's much more secure than the Chrome browser. You need to Google it, of
Okay.
course.
I will. I'm going to write it down right now. Now I can use it with Mac.
And no, you won't need to. No,
Oh.
that's a good question. To my knowledge, that's a no. But because
Oh.
I haven't brought myself totally up to date on it because I've been
Okay.
waiting to get reliable. I didn't, as with anything Microsoft, you never want to try it when it first comes out
Oh.
because
Because.
it's always buggy, right?
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So, I mean, I think the world went wrong the day that they allowed these software developers to release products that weren't ready for prime time
What's
as prime time products
I
back in the
wonder
early days of Microsoft.
what's the rush? I mean, why do you think they're putting out um, you know, things that are buggy? I mean, don't they have
Well,
all the time in the world?
that's been going on since day one, since the
Oh, okay.
80s.
Okay.
So, but what they
It's just one of
did,
those things, I guess.
after Gates left and the
Mm-hmm.
new management team, they started, in my opinion, paying more attention to quality and
Oh, okay.
not so quick to release, but to pay attention to making things work better before they released
I
in
think that's
each
better.
stage.
Yeah, I think that's better.
And so, yeah. Anyway, I was told there were all these reports, and it's like, and Stephen Healy tested it one day,
Mm-hmm.
and he had it in the UK. And I really don't know if I had access and I didn't pay attention because you know how my life has been going.
Mm-hmm.
And
Busy.
but today or early this morning
Mm-hmm.
when I went to one of my systems, there was a big notice, to download, it's time, download the Edge Chromium
Mm-hmm.
browser.
Mm-hmm.
And so I finally, before I did it, I Googled to see whether or not I should import my settings,
Mm-hmm.
for all my software, my passwords, and all that kind of stuff. And then, so I finally got the confidence to do that. And because I'm just astounded, because
Oh.
I had read, that it was really, they had really worked hard on it
Mm-hmm.
to where it wasn't bloated like Chrome is.
Okay.
And so, like, if you have older systems, but they can run the Chromium, then it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But also on things that didn't work. And I was one of those in the category of, I'm working with so many things, getting them to work together is often a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And what I liked about this Manicam virtual camera was the ease of switching from scenes, and the multiple devices that I could bring in as virtual cameras. I have not done this test yet, but I can actually run sound through that Manicam application as well,
That's good.
and like and from the different sources,
Mm-hmm.
and merge that. But it did not work well through Chrome, not for me anyway. But
Wow.
like this one I have now,
Ooh,
I'm not
pretty.
sure. So see how my head's just barely above my name,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that I can move it up a
There
little
you
more,
go.
and I can move it out a little more. So there I am under my name.
That's really cool. That's really
But
cool. Very professional.
but it's different from, like, if I were hosting the show and I had my if I had my overlays on and so forth, it could be a bit different than it is for uh, another host where I'm a guest. And so, anyway, this is for real. This is what's happening outside my door, beyond the deck right now. There's someone
Nice.
fishing right at the bottom of where my picture is. There's a man and his daughter,
Oh, okay.
fishing. I don't know if you can see them.
And there's some geese or ducks
Let
or.
me see if I can move myself around, if you can still see them. Well, it looks like they've taken, one of them's down there, but I can't see them both. But
I see somebody swimming across the lake. Is that a
no,
geese?
that's
Geese
just
or ducks? Or?
yeah. The ducks are on the lake this morning.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So
Very
I can
nice.
move that all around and not take up that much room, that
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. We'll go back and put me in the corner. But and then keeping my eye on my corgis, and I can switch right back.
I see a polar bear.
That I know I have to take it to storage. That was out for the winter time in the area. The kids are resting quietly at the moment, but
that's good, because last time they were eating their house.
Yeah, well, they do that regularly. Yeah. And so now this one, I'm going to switch to this scene.
Oh, okay.
It won't affect. No, wait a minute. Come on, Barb. There you go. Okay. Now that looks very similar, but the skyline's different, right? You know what that is?
360.
No, that is coming. That is recorded footage coming in from YouTube.
Wow.
So I had, back in the earlier days, I have a YouTube channel that the bulk, I used it as an archive.
Mm-hmm.
And so the bulk of my video on there is either locked down for my viewing only or unlisted. Okay. And so this is unlisted. So this is one, if I gave the link to you, you could use it. And it's over an hour long. Mm-hmm. And we'll run through there, and all you have to do is put a YouTube link in there.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
Then
that's very
this
cool.
one that because I have, here's another one that's wild. You have my name on, so it's probably going to cut me out a little bit down there. But so
okay.
So now I have 4. There's up in the C922 watch. I'm going to put my hand over here.
That's fine. Very disjointed.
Yeah. That's my art table. My breakfast is sitting here. And so, I mean, I've been testing, so I haven't even cleaned it off this morning. And then down here is in the lower right, is live, you can see. But
Mm-hmm.
here on this one, the camera angle, and that's something that just happened today. The camera angle, when I pull it in here, is pulling up to the top of the trees.
That's cool though. That's
So,
cool. Yeah.
but I just wanted to demonstrate that you have, the option of having the way that I achieve that. You have that option of pulling those in. So
That's what you can do when you're tech savvy. And if
there's
anybody, and I just
so
wanted
much.
to point out to people watching that I'm not restricted to two people. I can have up to six guests. We'll look like the Brady Bunch. If you want to join, just click on that link there. You can join us on camera. We're just hanging out, sharing information. Barb is a super duper tech person from way back. She's definitely OG when it comes to computers and high tech. So I like to have her on and see her geek out. I don't always understand everything she says, but it is fun. So if you want to join us, just click on that link and that'll be fine. I welcome you.
So, well, anyway, I just wanted to show you, and the kids are.
Sure.
I thought that they were. She was in heat a
Mm-hmm.
couple days ago, 3 days
Mm-hmm.
ago, and I separated them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, but she had hurt her right front paw
Okay.
as well. So I had created another pin for her and separated them. And something that I had never, because this is my first time keeping two puppies,
Okay.
remember?
Mm-hmm.
And they are, I guess in retrospect, the only thing I might have done differently was two females. But
Mm-hmm.
I not only got a male and female, brother and sister, he is a fluffy, which is a rare
Okay.
um, Pembroke corgi, and so that means his hair is much longer and he's
Mm-hmm.
more liony looking.
Okay.
But um, the thing is that I never once thought about, well, they grow up.
Oh,
So,
of course they do.
duh, Barb. You
Hello,
know?
God's living
So
creatures.
as geeky as Barb is, sometimes she could be way out there. And I just all I visualized was the puppies and the adults, but
Mm-hmm.
not the transition in between.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that they both have to be neutered.
Mm-hmm.
And the vet told me I have to neuter the male puppy first. Obviously, we don't want him to get her in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And so what was happened though, she had hurt her right front paw.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they were both reacting, I was really nervous, and my son just mentioned to me that, well, she's probably in heat now. So I just automatically, I mean, she needed to have her paw um, to,
Looked after.
to heal, and
Mm-hmm.
I knew she just sprained it, and so anyway, what I learned from separating them is because they've been together since they were little tiny,
Mm-hmm.
is they just went into a state of depression like you can't imagine being
Oh.
separated. And it was the
Mm-hmm.
saddest thing. Neither
Mm-hmm.
one of them would eat. And they just, and just like
Oh.
people do, just kind of moping around.
Mm-hmm.
So they're sleeping in there right now, but they have been up since 5 o'clock, all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of commotion and
Yeah.
having fun and wearing me out. So I'm looking forward to giving them more time today, but so
Okay.
excited about uh, the testing that I've done with the browser and how it's come out, and using StreamYard to do it. Now,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Excellent.
I didn't go live myself and host us anything live on Facebook, but I just did the local recording just to see what worked,
Mm-hmm.
and I was amazed. And I ran the speed tests that we all do, to test to make sure that our stream is healthy and that our resources are managed, and it was just phenomenal. It's the highest I mean, I pay for a really good access, but
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
was it
But
was
it's nice
far
to see everything come together.
it was
Yeah.
different from Chrome. It was
Mm-hmm.
different from Google Chrome to the extent that it's like, I don't believe this is happening.
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up and read
So,
up on that. Yeah.
and here's
Because,
another. This one is from. Let me show you. It's from my. And before I leave, I have a question to ask you. So there's, remember him, my
yeah.
Yoda man. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I have him. He's behind me. That camera, I'm going to switch it back off there. I just wanted you to see it. That
Okay.
camera is a cell phone,
Okay.
and it has the ManyCam app on it. And I called that camera from that cell phone in, and it is aimed at him. So
Okay. But
isn't that
a lot of people are starting to dig out their old cell phones and use them for security cameras. And also, just yesterday, a friend of mine told me that he saw a video where a guy took apart an old laptop and used the mic he converted it into a lav mic, and that the
I'll
quality
be
was quite high. Yeah.
I'll
So,
be darned.
so I guess if you know how, you can take apart these computers and use all the
You
different parts.
well, and I mean it's what we're living in at this
Mm-hmm.
point. You have to really be able to think out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of which, I mean this morning I saw on my Facebook stream that I'm glad you can't. I don't think you can hear the noise of the guys. Let me
Yeah,
see. There you
a
can
little
see
bit.
it. Can you see down there?
Mm-hmm.
The guys are mowing the grass.
Yeah, I can hear him just slightly, just
Because that would
tiny
have
bit.
to be picking up from my microphone here. Look,
Mm-hmm.
King got out. Um,
Yeah, I see
but
one of your puppies.
that's King, isn't it? Or no?
That's
Is
the
that him?
fluffy one.
No,
Isn't
yeah,
that the fluffy one?
no,
Oh, oh,
no. That's Lady,
oh,
and
okay.
King is right at the door because
Oh,
he's
okay.
watching. Now they're liable to because the motors have obviously awakened them.
Hmm.
So,
So now they think it's time to eat.
well, now they're liable to tell them off for disturbing. And I'll have to run. But they have. It's been so much fun with them. I
They're
really.
very cute. They're
But
very, very cute.
I think that what's happening in our world today. I mean, you really have to give time for pause because the one thing that I have several friends who are hairstylists, you
Hmm.
know, and what we're talking about is personal services here. Because
Hmm.
I don't know about you, but I also get my nails done.
I do
And
mine. But yeah.
but I mean, when you think about it, if
Hmm.
someone else
Hmm.
does it, they've got to be really close to you to get it done, to get things
Yeah,
accomplished.
which means that's why they're all closed right now.
And the dental are meeting our dental needs. A lot of the dentists in most of the states, and
Hmm.
well, the reports I'm seeing is that they aren't. They're making things just next to impossible for them to be open.
Well,
If they
actually,
are
Barb,
open,
right next door in Raleigh, a guy got arrested. He reopened his tattoo shop and was
wow,
arrested in Raleigh. Yeah.
wow. But and that's another personal service.
Hmm.
You know, so this is oh look see there the kids are starting to bark now because can you imagine
Yeah. Oh
what
yeah.
the
There's. I
hell is
see.
it?
Yeah, I see the guy.
Oh,
Well, there's no way they're gonna hop the fence. So
no.
yeah, they're so little.
Yeah.
They're cute though.
And you know that both of them are bigger. They're not full grown. Well, I'm hoping they're full grown. They're 7 months, but
Hmm.
they're under a year old, and
Hmm.
both of them are bigger than Lady Layla, my previous corgi.
Hmm.
Most of them are bigger than she was her whole life.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a bit for me to get used to.
Hmm.
But the primary when I did that, it was thinking that I needed to get my 10,000 steps a day in
Mhm.
And they would be able to play with each other while I would be able to do my geeky things.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
didn't happen that way, of course, because
Okay.
they require attention just like real children,
Mhm.
human
Yeah.
children do,
Mhm.
and interaction. And they both have different personalities, just like real children do.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it's been quite the adventure,
I
and
bet.
just uh, living with them every day. But I was, the whole goal was to make sure that I could to live a healthy life, and I knew that I was coming off of losing someone, and the downside, the depression issue,
Mhm.
is a real factor for everyone right now. And
Yeah.
pets bring you so much joy, and so now they're getting
They're
close.
excited. They're excited
Not
now.
like that. I mean,
They're protecting your property.
sometimes the guys will get out and talk to them,
They're
and
so cute.
they are so not happy.
They're very cute.
Oh,
And I'm sure they're good company. And again, I'd like to invite anybody who wants to join us. This is going to probably be a short version of Bull City Hangout.
yeah,
Um, yeah, with it being Friday, I did promise my cousin Julie I was going to do her laundry, so I'm going to check in with her and
yeah.
see what she's up to.
Well, I just wanted to come in and tell you about I was so excited about the Chromium,
Yeah,
uh,
I wrote it down. So it's called Microsoft Edge
Chromium.
Chromium browser, but it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with Chrome.
Well,
Right? I mean, why are they calling it
Google
Chromium? Are they?
Chrome that's the open platform. You'll have to read about it, but
I'll read about it. Yeah,
and
I'll look it up.
but for your Mac, I don't. Macs have always been more secure. You know that
Hmm. Hmm.
from the get go. So
Yeah,
I don't know from the Mac side of things, but
I'll read up on it.
okay, all right.
Yeah,
So good to see you. And you have an awesome weekend, and
thank you.
yeah, I'll catch
And
you.
and Deborah is saying, I do hope you have a good weekend, and be sure to, as they say in Alabama, hurry back.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, take
We'll
care.
catch you later. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. And Deborah, well, actually, you have to be at least 95 for me to do your laundry. Cousin Julia is 95. And what she's been doing is dragging her portable, not really, but portable washing machine to her kitchen sink and hooking it up at age 95. And I told her she's got to stop doing that. And she says, well, I don't want to be a burden. And I'm like, elderly people just, I don't know why they feel that way. I mean, we should be happy to help them, and they should be happy that we want to help them. But somehow it's ingrained in them that they're burdens if they ask for help. I hope they can get over that quick. So, yeah, you know how it is. So, I'm just going to tell those of you who do know people in the older set, be it neighbors or cousins or friends, whatever, just check on them and just try to insist that they allow you to receive blessings by helping them. Maybe they'll go for it that way. And Deborah, if you want to join me, I'm going to be on for a few more minutes. Yeah, they want their independence, but there's nothing wrong with accepting a little help. And it is a blessing to help them for sure. Absolutely. So, did you want to join? If not, I'll just hop on out and check on Cousin Julia. I'll wait a couple of seconds to see if you click on the link. And here is the link in case you want to join. Otherwise, I will just mosey on. And I am late because there was a car crash somewhere in the area. And so my electricity was out for like a half hour. So that's why I'm so late. So it looks like Deborah's not going to be joining me. So you have a wonderful weekend. Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Saturday. That's right. I'll be back. So not today. That's fine. So I'll be back tomorrow at noon. And I know DJ Craze wanted to join. we'll see. Hopefully he can join us tomorrow. I don't know what he's up to. It could have been the fact that I was a half hour late. He might not have known that I was on today. That's okay. So I do this every day except Sunday at noon. And when things pick up on Sundays, I'll be on Sundays as well. What I try to do with Bull City Hangout is to tell you what's happening in Durham, North Carolina. You don't have to be in or from Durham to be on the show, of course. But I do invite Durhamites to come on the show, especially when they want to promote especially something that I have just announced. If they want to come on and explain it more, I love that sort of thing. So this is a wonderful free way to talk about what you're doing, what you're up to, share information, tell us about webinars, etc., etc. There you go. So Deborah, thank you for watching. Barb, thank you for joining. And those of you who also dropped by, thank you so much. And you have a good day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.